Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Jets.
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their cerebral quarterback from the University of Tennessee, Joshua Dobbs.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
That one is caught by the rookie from Oregon. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Dobbs in the pistol. That's into traffic, but taken in.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Dobbs to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Dobbs. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They put Adams in motion. To throw is Dobbs. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Dobbs now to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down. So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for one count longer, and most likely was going to result in a sack. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Dobbs. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. His kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky. For so many guys on the roster, it's just check the box. It's one more step to getting to the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth, but potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he command the huddle? How does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, you just don't know the answers to the questions.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Back to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Throwing, Dobbs. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now Dobbs. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
This one complete to Bryant. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw, Browning. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Browning. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's Browning. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Browning. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. And he gets this up close to the 40. Stop is made by Jaron Reed. 2nd down and 8. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out in front 13-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Running from the pistol with Abanaconda. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The Giants offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Browning now. He has Hyatt complete. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, it's Browning. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing, Browning. Now a screen set up for Tracy.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's Gibson to return, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to run it. Whoa. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On comes Thomas Morstead, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get two hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Jets offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Giants 13. Jets.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Mike Tirico. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to sit him back.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tight end, the motion man to the right. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. A run here with Abanaconda. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Giants offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. A tackle made by the former 1st-rounder, Javon Kinlaw. They motion a receiver right. He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air one more time. They set up the screen for Abanaconda. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Abanaconda. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5. They send him right out of the slot. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now, Browning. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. We have a tight end motioning left here. Browning. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Receiver in motion, going right. Here's Browning. This one complete to Bryant. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. It'll leave them just shy of the first down. A conversion here could finish this one off. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. They'll motion over Samuel. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener. And look to finish things strong here in the 4th quarter.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. This defense in desperate need of a stop. And here comes third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to air this one out.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They bring a tight end in motion left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he will power his way into the end zone. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's Corley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Abanaconda. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done as they start things out with